Kim Eel. Good to see you. Very good to see you.
Good to be here.
Oh,
Thank you.
yes, in Pittsburgh Playwrights Theater Company. So Pittsburgh's got great food. It's got great playwrights.
Thank you.
Great directors, of which you are all of the above.
Thank you.
Poet as well. You do it all.
I like it.
What describes Kim Eel in a word?
Eclectic. Is that a good word?
Yeah.
Yay!
Because that's like another word for a lot of words. So that was pretty sly there.
Yeah, I like, me in one word would be creatively blessed.
I like that.
That's 2 words, actually.
Well, we can hyphenate it and, you know,
Yeah,
get away with this.
yeah.
So where do you get your inspiration?
At one time, I would say from other people, you know, that are successful artists. But today, I feel I get my inspiration inwardly. But an overall inspiration is from people who came before me, you know, regardless of their ethnic or cultural or racial background. But creatives that have come before me are those that inspire me.
So when did you start? What was your first theatrical experience?
At Shenley High School, and I had an opportunity to assistant director for a Guys and Dolls play. And I was assistant director, but also had a small part in the play. And when you hear the claps at the end, it's like a rush. Mm-hmm. You know that feeling?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yes,
I must say.
So it was a rush from that, and I said I wanted to have that feeling again. A lot of artists have this inward doubt until we are verified or we get this, yay, you did it. The clap is the, yes, you did it. And until, I will say the last 7 or 8 years, I doubted my work. I just thought it was something I liked to do. I didn't think people would like it as much. But I always give my 100%. I give my A game all the time.
Now we've gone a lot back to playwriting. Do you feel that is where the most of your motivation is? Is that you know, if you had to choose one and focus, not that we would ever ask that of you.
To choose one, it would be playwriting. That's where I get joy. I can remember writing something, going to work, a regular 9-to-5 job, and coming home thinking, I can't wait to talk to those characters again. I can't wait to see what they say. I can't wait to see where they go.
That one of your productions, above all, that really you might look at as one of your greatest successes?
Right now, Straightening Combs. It's a one-woman show. I play 7 different characters. It's based on my true life, and it deals with me growing up in the housing projects, having a low self-esteem, and finally triumphing throughout it all as I made it. And what makes this one of my favorites is that it's helped so many people. You know, I've done it, this will be my 3rd time doing it, and the last night that I did it, a woman walked up to me and she hugged me and she said, thank you so much. She was crying. And I said, you're welcome. And she was still holding me, and I tried to let go, and she said, no, you don't understand, I was going to kill myself. Until I told my friend, and she said, I want you to see this play.
Wow.
And I've had that feedback from people because it deals with dealing with clinical depression or mental illness. And a lot of people thought that I'd never ever, because I'm so happy and ha ha ha, would have suffered from clinical depression. So the play is based on depression and dealing with it and how people get there.
What impact did it have on you in writing something so personal, first of all, performing in something so personal, and sharing that with others? Because you're very frank about it.
Yeah.
And I think that takes a lot of courage, not only to discuss it,
yes,
but to put yourself in front of an audience, not as only a playwright and as only an actress, but as that human being. I think a lot of times when we act, and even when we write, we're putting on a mask.
Yes.
But this is you. That's you out there. So how has it changed you?
It has given me the confidence that I lacked the years prior to getting the confidence now. deals with a lot of things that is not just dealing with me as an African American female growing up in the inner city. I grew up in the housing projects, but it also is a universal story. Because I had a white woman come up to me and say, I can totally relate. I can totally relate. I lived in a trailer park and I felt ostracized and I felt low self-esteem and I felt that. So every time I had a nervous breakdown in this play, it was purging me of past things.
So from where you stand now, having gone through this, how would you advise an artist, let's even say a Pittsburgh artist, that is just mired down in that self-doubt and perhaps depression?
I would advise to not listen to all the naysayers. Do not ever let anyone tell you what you can't do, because that's their opinion, not a fact. And I think that it is so important to not have self-doubt clutter and negative words clutter your mind.
Now, you mentioned Pittsburgh Playwrights Theater, and of course that's where we are hosting, who is hosting us for the interview here
This
today.
is like my second home.
Yeah, and you've had some great experiences here, performed in one of August Wilson's plays, and I did hear you say previously that was one of your
Favorites.
Yes. What was that experience like?
I played Black Mary in August Wilson's Gem of the Ocean, and quite honestly, I thought I was too old to play Black Mary. And Mark believed in me to play that, and it was just so awesome. And so to get an August Wilson female part is like a cat fight here. So I was like, wow! Yeah, but I
You came out on top that time.
August Wilson had the opportunity to meet him several times.
And how was that? What was he like?
It was great. I always tell this story. When I first met him, I was a student at Duquesne University, and I met him. He was at the Crawford Grill on the Hill, some function, and I was with my mom, and I said, Mom, that's August Wilson.
Did he have the hat?
August Wilson. He didn't have the hat on not that day, but he had the cigar. He had his cigar that he always, his famous cigar. And I said, Mr. Wilson, and I'm talking real fast. I'm a student. I'm a journalism student at Duquesne University. Can you give me some advice as a young writer? And he took the cigar out of his mouth and he said, write. My favorite Pittsburgh place is Mount Washington. I feel close to angels there. And another favorite spot is Highland Parks. There's that little pond in Highland Park where the ducks swim around. I can write there. And I write on the train, Amtrak. I jump on the train, and that's my best mode of transportation. I wrote Straightening Comes on a train. And the people here are really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Really, they really are. Some of them. Most of them, I guess. Yeah. And when people say, oh, I don't believe you like Pittsburgh, I said, you don't know the right people. You have to know the right people.
Good. Stand up for
You don't know
Pittsburgh
the
like
right
that.
people. And I think that even if I ever lived somewhere else, I would always come back to Pittsburgh.
They need to hang out with us, I
They
think.
should. You like Pittsburgh?
I love it.
Toast on artiste.
Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
I don't know about you, but any event at which a 6-foot banana encourages me to have ice cream is my kind of event.
And so I party really hard up there.
Atta girl.
Party. I deliberately go to bad places so that I know, don't do that.
You are a better person than I am.
And she said, you know where you should go? You know where there are a lot of nice looking men? Jamaica. I said, hey, Jamaica sounds like a winner. Or when I was in Target one day and someone said, I know who you are. You did that play. I'm thinking, wow, for real?
When
I am that person.
when they know you at Target, you know you have made
I
it.
know you at Target or Walmart, man. If someone stops you in Macy's, they may just be doing that but if they stop you in Target or Walmart, you have arrived.